Welcome to Near Real Sports, the home of college football simulations. Please subscribe to the channel and enjoy this simulation.
The Emerald Isle, the thriving city of Dublin, and we're glad to have you with us from Aviva Stadium. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the TCU Horned Frogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Grove.
Hey guys, both North Carolina and TCU are thrilled to start the college football season here in Ireland.
The Tar Heels will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So TCU's offense will get the ball first. Out for the first time in this one, Jordan Dwyer. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff awards. The tradition at the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Tight end now in motion. Straight ahead, it's Payne. Pass to 6. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. The give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. To the air, it's Craig. Rushes on. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tar Heels offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the sophomore running back. He has become a key piece of this offense. Bunch formation for these receivers.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Looking to throw again. Rush right in his face, and he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Long way to go on second down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Play action on first down. Complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The give. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Look out! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in. Oh, the spin move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just smothered on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Drops back. It's Edwards. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play, what do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And it just, he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
The give to the back. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Burrowing for yardage. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Snapped on 4th down. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that drive covered 40 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Hands it off on the counter. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Craig. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Punt is on its way. Fields the punt. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll move the tight end. From the gun. He's past the marker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Now on 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a short gain. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. They boot it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Right back to it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Craig. Rush is on. He's got it. Oh, he got loose. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Running inside, it's Payne. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it, went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Might as well run him again. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Looking to pass, it's Edwards. Rush right in his face. He sacked. This defense all over him.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quickly to the tight end. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Dwyer. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to make one miss. And they'll stop him right there on the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Working the ground game. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, gonna throw it. Look out! And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Takes it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
There is nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf, the big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Left side, it's Ship. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice.
Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over him. Right side, it's Ship.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Back now to your game inside Aviva Stadium in Dublin. As we take a look at some of the key stats so far, the yardage numbers and the turnover battle, it's probably safe to say the team that wins those categories is going to be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Snags it quickly on the left. Run ends there. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Out wide right, it's Thurman. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Second and long here. Wants to throw it. Rushes on. And down he goes.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
And the Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down. Making his first move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They give it back to him. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Brought down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Got him downfield. Touchdown, TCU! And that one will give him the lead.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll go to the counter. Fighting off the defender. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The fake and wants to throw. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Washington. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. In traffic, it's small. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Rush right in his face. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Long way to go on second down. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Left side is Dwyer. He's gonna come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They'll ride him again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Off play action on first down. Just gets rid of that one.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
Got his man. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. To the air, it's Craig. Fires immediately. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Just feeds the running back. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Moving the pocket, it's Edwards. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Off-play action. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught. Turning it on. The 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Handoff to the lone back. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The run inside. It's Payne. Got the 1st down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Nose tackles in those 3-4 defense are usually space eaters that just make sure guys don't get to linebackers. This guy said, no, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Selling the fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's small. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. throw. It's Craig. Got his man in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Second down to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down.
First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Sells to run, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Looking for an alley. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Look out! Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. And after that stop by the defense, a productive drive here. A couple of first downs, maybe a score, and they could put this thing away. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Payne. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Trying to squeak through the pile. The offense coughs it up. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead, clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble, big-time costly mistake.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. From the gun, the ground game. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. To throw, it's Chambers. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Yeah, and this offense knows what it's like. This is the 2-minute drill. We got to keep the pedal to the floor. Nice job getting the first down.
Extending the play. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most, late in the ballgame, biggest run of the day in a big moment?
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. 2nd and long here. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. They're all over him. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under pressure. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's get